entomology. Bugs, that's right.
This year, the Oklahoma Microscopy Society is hosting their 17th annual Ugly Bug Contest, and the Rhoades students decided that we wanted to get involved. I wasn't sure how many students would enter the contest, but as it turns out, I have over 100 entries. I think we're getting close to 150 at this point. Our school gets to send in one entry, and if we win, then we win a microscope for our school. And for the classroom winner, we've been able to set up a wonderful, wonderful prize. There's a scientist, and she is going to come from OSU and present some of her thousands and thousands of bugs to the winning classroom.
Insects and their cousins are the largest group of animals on the planet. There are more bugs than there are different kinds of plants. There are more bugs than there are any other kind of animals. There are more bugs than there are people. For every one human on the planet, there are 1 billion bugs. That's 9 zeros. For every one of us, there are 1 billion of them.
Instead of going home and watching TV and playing on their video games, that they're going outside and catching bugs. We've talked about collecting with care so that they don't just pick up a bug that might hurt them. And that is really what this is all about, is getting students out to explore their surroundings instead of going home and watching TVs.
Common Core is coming up, and I want my students ready for that. And Common Core has a lot to do with rigor and relevance and meaningful learning and higher level thinking, critical thinking, and this just lends itself right towards Common Core.
So the area where she lives is a tropical jungle rainforest, and so she's got a different shade.
We actually travel around the state and neighboring states. We do about 250 presentations every year that are live, hands-on petting zoo activities. We have 75 different species of arthropods, insects and their relatives, tarantulas, millipedes, walking sticks, beetles, cockroaches. We get those out with kids and adults and talk about them, let them handle them, experience this group of animals, which is the largest and most important group of animals on the planet, but very misunderstood. There's a lot of fear factor that comes from entomology, and so we do a little education, a little undoing of some of the myths, and then kids go forth to become entomologists themselves.
I understand that spiders and scorpions and centipedes and bees, we have some fear about them. These animals are not deadly or dangerous, guys. Things that you see on TV shows and movies are just entertainment. They're not entomology. They're not scientifically based. Is it alive? It is alive. It's definitely alive. This is one of the largest species of scorpions that we have in the world. It lives in Tanzania, and it's called a flat rock scorpion. Thank you. Because that's where it likes to live, is between the rocks in the jungle, and then it will eat little bugs as they come around. Even though this scorpion is large, it's not got a dangerous venom. Its venom is as dangerous to people as a glass of water. They don't sting. Now they might pinch, because that's how they catch their food and that's how they protect themselves, is with their pinchers.
No one ever taught me to be afraid. Kids are not born with a fear of this group of animals because they're small and fragile, but we certainly learn at an early age, don't touch that! And nobody ever shared that fear with me. So I've always had a fascination for this enormously diverse group of animals, and now I have learned to share that love with everybody that I can.
Besides getting students involved by getting them to go outside, one of the other reasons that I wanted to do this contest for our students is to promote science. Over here at Rhoades, we've got the STEM program, and they are just always asking, how can they do more science stuff? And so this was one of those ways I could get them involved outside of school.